Hello guys, it's me Butterfly Spirit 314. So guys, it's been a little while since I've done a live or posted any videos. Earlier today, I posted a couple of shorts of some pretty cool dresses I saw on some mannequins that were done by two separate artists. I am going to be posting other like outfits on mannequins that I end up seeing by some more artists. I saw another one today by a black artist, but um, it was so like it was close to dark, and I wanted you guys to be able to see it in high quality once I see it again tomorrow. So I'm going to be posting that, or my plan is to post that anyway. So I live in Missouri, and my area basically got basically a lot of coverage for a lot of the damage that was caused by a tornado yesterday on May 16th. And what I have to say is my feelings about the tornado. I can kind of go on and on and on and on about how my day went and everything, but the main thing I want to say is that my key takeaway is that when you are going through a natural disaster like a tornado, for me, it makes me think about survival more than anything. It makes me think about not, how much stuff I have. It really makes me think about the fact of just having like simple things. Like yesterday, the tornado was spotted near my job, like down the street from my job, and it was like literally on its way down the street towards my job. And it was scary to know how close it was. I'm grateful that nobody, had any pictures or videos of it, because I think if I would have saw what it looked like, I don't think I would have been able to hold myself together. Um, what I did have with me is I did have people at my job that were there. So I had a lot of people around me, which was really good. And of course, I had my keys, my wallet, um, and those are pretty much the things I had, other than my ID badge. I didn't have my books that were my book bag or any other stuff. Just my wallet, keys, my ID for work. That's it. And I think it was important for me to have those things because, you know, if I had to leave, I would leave behind, books and everything else, but make sure I get my keys. That allows me to be able to make sure I can get in my car, make sure I can get in my house. Those are important. Also, on my phone too, just in case I had to call anybody. So I did have my phone. Very important to have a phone in an emergency. But other than those things, I was really grateful to have people around me because tornadoes are super scary. If you guys end up seeing any pictures, I think our state, like a lot of the pictures, of the downed trees and damaged buildings and things. 5 people lost their lives yesterday. There are people who woke up this morning and they don't have a place to live anymore. There's people who have businesses that have been destroyed. I actually have a Facebook friend that I didn't know her family owned a nail salon, and that was destroyed, leveled by the tornado. I believe there was two tornadoes. One that was massive, that just like was immense. I feel like it was probably the size of a freaking like baseball field. Like I feel like it was that freaking big. Okay. And then I believe there was another one because there was like I saw video footage that people showed, and it was crazy. Um, I think like my key takeaways about just the tornado is just the fact that it can take an instant for a natural disaster to come through and wipe shit out. It can. And the most important things that we have around us are, the people around us, the people that love and care about us. That's what matters. You know, not, the meaningless stuff, but the people that we love and care about. The friends we have that we love, the family we love. Um, that's what matters, more than anything. Because in a natural disaster, it's not about, how you look or, what kind of outfit you have on or what, trying to get, like people to approve of us in that time. It's about surviving, you know, because at that time of a natural disaster, we're threatened. We don't feel safe. We don't feel comfortable. We don't know what the hell we're going to come home to. When I was driving home yesterday, I was stuck in traffic for literally like 2.5 hours on the same road. And once I got to a park that's near my house, like a huge park, all the trees were ripped up. And I realized why I was stuck in traffic for 2.5 hours, because there were downed trees that were blocking the roads and people couldn't get through them. Luckily, I managed to take a detour and get away from a main part of the traffic. But it was very stressful. You know, on top of that, I had to go to the bathroom the whole time. So that didn't help much either. So that made me extra agitated. So now I know, like, before I leave work, go to the bathroom first. That way, if I ever get stuck in a traffic jam, then I'm good. Also, I was running low on gas, so that didn't help things either. So, but tornadoes are scary. And for me, it gets me thinking about what's important, which is, you know, which is like me being safe, um, me holding, really valuing the relationships I have with my family. And also realizing that the material stuff, that's not of as much concern. I mean, yeah, my car is important because it can drive me from point A to point B, but other stuff, yeah, that's those things aren't as important to me. And going into a survival mindset, like, it really took me time to kind of get out of that. But this morning it was kind of reignited once I saw the videos of the tornado. Like, I was just in like utter shock. Like, I was literally shook. Like, I couldn't even like move. Like, I was just like so stressed just seeing those tornadoes. you know so I hope we don't have any more tornadoes this year, because this year has been the year of the tornadoes, and it's been really just fucked up, honestly. And those tornadoes were really bad. And I hope everybody, like, in my area is safe, because, I literally just got my internet back at like probably like 8:30. I just got it back. And it was off like all day yesterday. I came home, there's no internet. I'm glad I had electricity, because, so I have air conditioning. But there are some stores that they had to throw away a lot of frozen food and a lot of fresh food and stuff, because their stores were closed and gas stations were closed. Like, it was crazy, really crazy. So, you know, it was a mess. I was expecting police to be, directing traffic. Yeah, I saw two regular people directing traffic, but I guess because of all the immense damage, like, the police are probably everywhere else, like, trying to figure shit out, because it was just crazy. But yeah, it really puts on my heart how important it is to think about the people that are important in my life, which is my family. And it gets me thinking about them, and also, people, that are still in my heart regardless of anything. you know I think about them too. So that's what I'm thinking right now. you know and that's pretty much it for now. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys, and definitely stay safe. I hope you guys don't have to go through any tornadoes or anything like that because they are really scary and stuff. So, thank you for watching. Good night, guys. Bye.